Welcome to dryjeep.com. Let's dive right into the proceedings and show you exactly why factory freedom panels and the beloved JK takes on a ton of water. So here's the seals that are on there. They're completely shot. They're made out of a foam composite and they just deteriorate, get worn out. And what it does is water passes through this front channel, then through here, which is not blocking any water, and ends up on your floor. There's also no weather stripping seal installed here on the front, which allows water to pass on the body side, which I'll show you next. And here on the back, as you can see, there are no seals here in the back. And then the factory seal that's there is completely shot. Okay, so water passes through here and then ends up on your seat belt. So here at dryjeep.com, what's included in your kit is going to be a factory rubber proprietary gasket set for your freedom panels and your entire body of the JK Jeep. Okay, as you can see here, I've installed another rubber gasket seal, which is going to work with the body side, and then the ones here on the front and also here down the center. Now I'm going to take you over to the Jeep and show you exactly how this all works and why your Jeep leaks, okay? So here's the deal. You have your factory freedom panel on here. Although it's down, it's not making a waterproof seal. So water passes through and also wind noise. So that's another reason why the interior of the Jeeps are so noisy. Okay, so water passes through here. It comes down this channel, and once it comes down here, it finds its way through this little side slide, or also right here on this little edge, which I'll show you once I come down off the Jeep. But let's talk about the center. Okay, people complain about the radio getting wet. So the seal that I've provided, which is included in your kit, is going to be on the driver's side panel. So it's going to now compress with this factory seal and then keep all water out, and the same thing on the back. As you can see, this seal almost looks to be worn out from Jeep as well. But what we're going to do is go ahead and in your kit, what's included is, as I showed you, is the seal for the bottom edge of the freedom panel, which is going to make a completely tight seal. And the same thing with this here in the back. We cannot stop water. We can only redirect it, which Jeep has done here. So the water comes down and then comes down this little slide and then drops down, okay? Drops down into this channel, and this is where your factory freedom panel is installed. Since there is no seal, it just comes right out through here and right out this little rubber seal and right onto your seatbelt. Okay, now let's get back to this side as well. Okay, so the water comes down this trail, okay, through this, through this little gasket here, and it comes down, and some of the water is actually gonna fall over and come into here, and that's why they have this little deal there, so that the water can just fall directly onto your carpet, since the seals are doing nothing to stop it. Or, because you cannot stop water, you can only redirect it. It comes this way, and this little flap will send water down your A-pillar. Okay, and once it comes down the A-pillar, it comes all the way down this whole deal and ends up on your floor, making it completely soaked. Now, here's the biggest issue that I find with the Jeep Wrangler JK, the one that we love so much. Every single vehicle on the face of this planet has a rubber seal on the door, which the JK here does have as well, okay? But when we look at the body side of the Jeep, there's absolutely no seal on the body side of the Jeep. And this, to me, is crazy. Okay, so now what happens when these doors close, there is no tight seal between door and body on the Jeep to keep the water out. With your kit, that is included as well. All four doors will get a complete rubber seal to go on all four doors. If you have a JK, which is the proper term for the two-door Jeep Wrangler, then you'll get the two front doors, okay, in the freedom panel kit. But now let's go to the back of the JKU. You're also going to get another weather stripping seal, which connects here to the hardtop, so we can make a watertight and airtight seal. And then it's going to also continue down the rest of the body, so we can keep the water completely out of the vehicle. Now, last but not least, where I found a major problem with the JK is the rear glass. Here on the rear glass, what I see to be the biggest issue is I see and read that people talk about tons of water being down in the storage compartment. When you lift that up, it's a puddle of water down there, and the reason for that is this top, this actual glass here, the hardtop glass, the rear hatch glass, has absolutely no seal, but they did add a seal here on the body side of the Jeep. So when you go ahead and close this, and that seal is worn out or dried up, when you go to close the glass and then close the door, it doesn't make a watertight seal. When we add that trim and that gasket to the back hatch, you'll be providing a watertight seal. So I hope this goes ahead and shines some light and some clarity as to why your JK leaks. Now, to round off this entire video, what I like to go over is what's included in the kit. Like I said before, all JKs, don't mind the JL, they're not safe either, but let's talk about the JKs for now. Okay, will come with all the rubber weather seals for both panels. Okay, on the JK, which is a 2-door, this is going to be covered for all JK models. 2007 to 2018, you'll get the 2 front panels, the weather stripping rubber seals for that. You'll also get the 2 front doors on a JK. And if you happen to have a JKU, like we're looking at here, a 4-door, you'll also get the rear door weather stripping as well. And then both JK and JKU will get the rear glass weather stripping. So that's everything that is included with your JK weather stripping seal here at dryjeep.com. I hope that answers a ton of questions, and we will stop and put an end to the leaking epidemic, or the worldwide epidemic of the leaking JK. Thank you for visiting dryjeep.com.